Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome. I'm Ryan. Thank you for being here. This is going to be a general reading for who you may be dealing with and what they're really up to. Of course, everything may not resonate, so take what does and leave the rest. And for more tarot readings after this, please check out my wife's channel, Route 53 Tarot, which is review as well. Thank you. Not so fast. All right, let's see what's going on. Ooh. Okay. So that energy does show up. That's interesting. The energy shows up, but the way it showed up the first time, it was actually flipped. It's kind of like the equivalent. Oh, geez Louise, I am looking at what I'm looking at. It's the equivalent of projection, Sagittarius. It's like who's projecting what? Who's mirroring who? When I move, you move. When they move, you move. Which one is it? Sounds a little bit strategic to me. Okay. Oh, geez. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so, yeah. I am looking at a third-party situation. I'm also looking at parental figures. I'm also looking at children and kids. I'm looking at, as well, someone on the side as well. So who are you asking about, Sagittarius? You're saying everyone. It's like, okay. This is interesting. Who is who? Who is who? This is interesting. This is very interesting. Yours, geez, I have to call this out. I have to call it out. I have to call it out. Goodness gracious, I'm really seeing this. Congratulations if you're pregnant. Congratulations if you're dealing with someone who's pregnant, possibly newly pregnant. You're showing me that someone is newly pregnant. You're definitely all about them. Your attention, your focus is on them. But at the same time, you also have some sort of connection or children or kids with another person. This is like one of those situations of baby mama drama or baby daddy drama. Normally I don't see this so clearly, but today I am. Today's about them, Sagittarius, and I kind of feel like you're making it about you. I don't know why, but I mean, if we can make it about you to kind of bring more attention and focus your way, but it's not about you. But you're like, well, it is about me because I'm involved in this. And it's like, I'm not going to go round and round in circles with you. They're both guarded with you, though. I'll give you that. They're both guarded with you, and they're both not happy with you. They're kind of like, they both have their backs turned towards you, and they're like, okay, well, this is what's going on, but they're focused on what they got focused on. So in a sense, one person is focused on the pregnancy, one focus is on the children, the kids. And it's kind of like a dog chasing two cats. That's what I'm looking at. A dog chasing two cats. It's like, well, I got something starting over here, and I got something starting over there. And it's kind of like that movie, Baby Boy, where he's running around the neighborhood chasing multiple girls. And at the end, it's like he needs someone older, more mature, more wiser, that's been in the game quite a while to step in and be like, baby boy, listen, let me tell you some shit. Stick with the family. And I understand that you may be juggling multiple, possibly a new family, or maybe a current family, but it's like, be responsible and own up to your shit. There's more to life than, in a sense, running around chasing tail. And I don't understand why I have to go on this side rant, but it's the equivalent of like, oh, that's, everyone has their preferences and, live and let live. But I have to be honest, the females, they're showing me, it's like, they're just focused on what they need to get their shit done. And there's this energy of this emphasis on you, Sagittarius, where it's like, you're running around chasing both of them. They're kind of looking at you like a puppy dog. And it's like, get on your shit. At the same time, it's like, because there is that emotional connection there between all of you, and I feel like you're in a sense, the middleman, they're kind of like, there's that connection, there's clearly there, but at the same time, they're not happy about it because things are ramping up very quickly in both of their situations. And I kind of feel like because you're in the middle, I don't know if you're the cause of all this or I'm not going to point fingers and say you're the one to blame. One person's over here focused on their financial security, their abundance. They're on their shit. They're on their game. They're focused on making themselves happy and doing their thing. The other person's like, I have myself to worry about. I already have all this accomplished. I'm already successful at this. I love myself. So in a sense, this energy of chasing tail, what is missing? I kind of feel like there might be some sort of, dare I say, ooh, do I go here today? It might get fiery. Reminds me of Kronos. What is that one? The god of time, where he's dripping in magma. Dripping fire. Imagine that. Let's continue. Where just every step he takes, you can feel the ground to start to boil. They got some shit to say and they got some shit to talk to you about too. They're not happy. When a man grows up and when he marries, he leaves his family behind. That means he stops putting his daddy and his mama first, and he puts his wife or his husband first above the family, by the way. It's not an energy of forgetting the family. It's an energy of position and responsibility. You kind of have to, as a man, you have to grow up and tell your father no. As a man, you have to grow up and tell your mother no. As a woman, you have to do the same shit. That's part about growing up and maturing. It's not an energy of disrespect. It's just, you're grown now. Time to stop being a baby boy or baby girl. They're showing me, I'm losing my patience. I got some shit to say to you, Sagittarius. I don't exactly know what's going on with this whole dynamic between all of us, this little love triangle or trio, or family situation at that. They're emotionally beginning to lose it. And they're getting defensive and guarded with you. And ultimately, they've been sitting with this information for quite some time, and they're about to pop the cork. And it's not in a celebratory manner either. It's an energy of something's been brewing, something's been boiling, something's been heating up underneath the surface, and they're about to, they got some shit to say, I'll just say that. But there is an energy here of defensiveness and a wall of fire. So, definitely something to look out for. I don't know why it's such a serious or kind of heated message, but when you deal with emotions, sometimes they can be irrational, especially with love and relationships. That's why they sometimes will say a woman scorned is something to be careful for and watch out for. You don't want to mess with it. You don't want to play games with it either. Of course, if you are dealing with anyone, you could be dealing with strong air sign to begin with. We also have water, fire, and earth. They're all here. Goodbye.